Danielle. I'm going to be canine-alitying Molly. Basically, a canine-ality is a personality test for a dog, so we can let people know what to expect in the home, how active the dog's going to be, and how much care they require. So I'm going to show you portions of that test now. The first thing we're going to do is greet her in the kennel and score how she does on that. Oh, damn. So what we're watching for right now is just to see how calm she is while greeting, if she's going to be jumping all over me and kind of wild, or if she's going to be pretty well-mannered. Molly's doing pretty well. She's been sitting, just kissing and kind of slobbery, but not hopping on me, and she's been pretty respectful. And we usually just give them 20 to 30 seconds to do that, just to see how they'll do. Good girl. Very good girl. All right. So Molly did really well on that portion. So the next thing we're going to do is take her in her room and see what she does when she's left alone. Good girl. Hey, sweetheart. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave Molly alone in this room just to see what she does when you're not around. That way we can let people know if their dog's likely to be destructive or whine or cry, or if they kind of just play and lay down. So we'll see you in a couple minutes. All right, so Molly's now done that portion of the test. So the next thing we're going to do is see if we can get her to play with us. So what we're looking for here is we want to see what kind of play style Molly has. If she's going to be really interactive, so somebody who wants a dog that'll play fetch, or if she's more of a dog who's going to kind of play on her own and do her own thing. Molly seems to be fairly interactive. She's willing to bring the toy back with just a little bit of distraction, which is pretty good. So somebody who's looking for a dog who will spend a lot of time with them and play fetch, she'd probably be a really good fit for. Come here, baby girl. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Good girl. The other thing we're looking for during this test is just kind of manners. How well behaved is she? Does she get so wound up when playing that she gets really mouthy on you or really jumpy? And again, Molly's a really good girl. She seems to stay all kind of 4 paws on the ground and is pretty respectful of people. Come here. Come here. Oh, that's a good girl. Ready? Go get it. Go get it. So the next part of the test is just to see what kind of motivation Molly has. And we're going to put her leash on just to keep her a little more focused. Come here. Good girl. And pretty much here we want to see if she will do things for food, because that's the easiest way to train a dog. Molly, can you sit? Good girl. Can you sit? And this is helpful. That way people know, oh, you want to give a paw? Can you give a paw? Good girl. Nice job. Dogs who need training, the easiest way to do it was food. So someone who's looking for a really trainable dog, a dog who responds to food is usually a good match. Can you lay down? Good girl. Nice job, sweetheart. So Molly definitely has some skills, which again will help make her quite adoptable. All right, baby girl. And that's pretty much the end of the test. Next, what we do is we're going to score her results and see what kind of dog she is. The first thing we were testing was her greeting score. And again, Molly did really well, where she didn't jump on me, but was still kind of exuberant. The next one we checked was we left her alone in a room to see what she would do. Molly was pretty good. She just kind of watched the door, wandered around, played with her toys. She wasn't unruly. She wasn't hopping on the counters or whining or pawing. So she'll probably be a pretty easy dog when people need to leave their home. They're not going to have any concerns about what she's going to be doing while they're gone. The play test, we want to see again whether they'll play with us or just with themselves, or if they don't play at all, if they're not interested. She scored high on that one because she was willing to play the entire time. The next part is, again, whether they're food motivated or not. Molly definitely is. She'll do pretty much anything for a treat. She already seems to know the basics, sit, down, paw, so she probably had some training in her past, but that will definitely help if someone tries to do a refresher course with her. The last part of the test is just a manners assessment. And what we do is we just think about the whole entire test. How was she? Did she pull on the leash? Did she jump on me? Was she mouthy? Did she go after other animals? So for Molly, she didn't jump at all. She did pull pretty much on the leash, so she's going to get some points there. She was not difficult to handle. She was pretty well mannered and had lots of energy, so she's going to get some points there too. So the next thing we do is we add up all these points and we go look in our book, and then she's going to get a Canine-ality score. Where is it? We've now added Molly's score up, and she comes out as a busy bee. Busy bees are naturally playful, curious, and trusting. They love to go for big walks and have something to do. After their job's done, they curl up in front of the fire. They're a dog on a mission to please you and herself. And that's definitely what Molly is. She's definitely a dog who loves a lot of activity, but isn't so much to handle, and she's good about just kind of curling up and doing her own thing as well.